Time to check in on the latest buzz in the entertainment world.
Liz and Mike from 105.1 The Buzz joining us live right now. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, we could be in store for a Britney tell-all here.
Oh boy.
Spill the tea.
Yeah, she's going to make bank. Allegedly, she's doing a tell-all book for $15 million, and it's going to cover everything from her personal life to professional life to family. And I am here for it because right now, all we have is Jamie Lynn Spears' version of what's happened so far in Britney's life. And it's not Jamie Lynn's story, it's Britney's. So I cannot wait for her to just spill on everyone and everything.
And she gets to keep the money. It's her money this
Her
time.
money. Right.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have her dad or somebody who's brokering the book deal for her that might be like, you better leave that chapter out. Nope, not going to talk about that. It gets to be in her own words, which I think is huge. And like I said, we just have Jamie Lynn's account right now. I hope that Britney puts a chapter in her book that says, this is what Jamie Lynn said happened, but this is how I remember it.
Yeah.
And just goes against it all.
Oh, yeah.
The way that we talked about it when that interview came out, it's like I never watched it in its entirety, saw clips of it, and it just, I did not, it was slimy.
The whole thing felt slimy, yeah. So I'm glad that, Britney, after so many years of being silenced, finally gets to share her story. And as Travis said, get paid for it. She gets the money. That's, good for her.
And the creative input, which is probably the most important piece to this puzzle. Now, me being the fan of movies over books that I am, I will prefer a tell-all TV special because I'm just not an invested reader. But this actually might be a book I would go out and support.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could do the audio version, listen to it while you drive to work.
True.
That is true. That is true. But that would take away from streaming the Liz and Mike show. So,
well, yes, very true. Very true. Yeah.
I love this, though. I love it so much.
It'll be good to see what comes out. We know it's going to be a bestseller for sure.
Yeah. I'm sure it'll probably be a bestseller before it even hits shelves. It'll probably be pre-ordered to a bestseller. So it'll be interesting to see how that one shakes out. From one celebrity to another, Megan Fox apparently reacted oddly to being called Machine Gun Kelly's wife, which I'm confused about because isn't that the plan?
Well, yeah, they're engaged, but she's not. So they were at a basketball game. I don't really do the sports this is. It was like in Ohio or something. And they introduced Machine Gun Kelly, and they were like, and also Machine Gun Kelly's wife. And the thing is at the end of the day, they're not married yet.
Right.
But she's way more famous than he is. She's been around for forever. Like, she deserves to have her own name, not just, oh, it's Machine Gun Kelly's wife. No, that is Megan Fox. She was in the Transformers movies. She's done a lot of stuff.
Right.
That makes sense now.
She's been famous for a lot longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, we couldn't hear what she said after they did it, but you saw her, like, lean, to Machine Gun Kelly and be like, I'm not your wife. But I don't know. I just think it's super disrespectful.
Yeah. It's one of those things where you see that sometimes on like magazine covers too. It's like so-and-so and their wife. And it's like, okay, but like she is her own person and has done a lot in her own regard. So
yeah, I mean, in actuality, he should be Mr. Megan Fox. But let me paint this picture a little more clearly for you. It was at the NBA All-Star Game in Cleveland, Ohio, which is Machine Gun Kelly's hometown. So he is the anointed one when it comes.
Okay.
Yes, they were on the Jumbotron.
He was a celebrity player in that as well. Like, he was on the floor for the Celebrity All-Star Game too.
Right. So he was a part of the whole production. Plus, aside from Drew Carey, what has Cleveland really got to claim besides Machine Gun Kelly?
I mean,
you got LeBron. You got
I was gonna say LeBron James. Yeah.
No. He is from
Akron. If you're being super technical,
which is a lovely place. I stayed in it when I drive cross country. But Cleveland. No.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's so funny.
I understand the reaction. I do.
There is some context around it, though. I'm not saying it was right, but the fact that it's like Machine Gun Kelly, when the baseball All-Star Game was in Cleveland, was also very active in that Celebrity All-Star Game. So, like, that is kind of his town. So I can't understand it from that lens. It wasn't right. Megan Fox is still Megan Fox.
Yeah, she's still a huge deal. Like, even when Mike and I go out sometimes, and like, whatever, like, I'm a strong, empowered female, I will literally go to get someone's business card when they go to hand it to us, and they hand it to Mike. instead of me.
Whoa.
So like that's the thing that just happens in life. So I don't know if I am projecting right now on Megan Fox, but I hate that for her. Like, no, let her be her own person.
Well, if you're projecting, then I am too, because I can't tell you how many times I've been in a conversation and the answers are given directly to the male colleague standing next to me when I'm the one that asked the question. So it happens.
In actuality, Travis and I are just here to take our orders and go on with our day.
Exactly. I will say, not to go down the rabbit hole too long, because I know that we have to wrap up soon, but with those types of moments, like, I'm glad we talk about them because those are subtle. Like, those are ones I don't know if I would think about as much if the conversation wasn't happening.
No, a lot of people don't notice them when it's not happening to them, but then if you say something, then you're being a...
Right. Well, so
I'm that person
to have.
You can ask Mike. I'm very over dramatic. I'll be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You must have missed my hand with that business card.
I'm actually right here.
My teeny tiny lady hands just couldn't be seen."
Yeah, there's nothing teeny and tiny about those hands, and Liz knows how to make it uncomfortable.
I was gonna say I could pull out the soapbox and step up there for quite a while. But we'll save that for another day.
We will. We will. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, friends.
Bye.
Take care.
And again, you can listen to Liz and Mike every weekday morning on 105.1 The Buzz.